Hello everyone, I'm Flagalstan. I'm going to be playing the Black Knight mode. It's an alternate mode to the main tower of Astalon, Tears of the Earth. And I've got...
And I'm altabiscuit. I have played through this game 100% once, and I've hardly seen much of the Black Knight mode, so this is going to be an experience for me as well.
And that makes him perfectly qualified here. Alright, I'm going to be starting in 3, 2, 1... Good luck.
So what's the main difference with this mode compared to the main one?
In the main one, you have to use a large cast of characters to maneuver the tower. They all have different ways to get around to help them. In this one, I just play as I play as the Black Knight here, and he has very large hops and can just basically skip a lot of the platforming sections in the entire area. And right there, I just went down and around to skip a cutscene at the start that you see an elevator that lets you teleport around the castle a bunch.
And the the jump is pretty absurd. Like, you maybe get a block or two of the normal character and you're jumping like 4 or 5 here.
Yeah, I think they like jump 1 or 2 blocks, and that's my other move, or I got like 2 moves. I have my sword swing, and then I have the death ball that actually takes away 2 health every time I use it. So this is actually going to be a bit of a health management throughout the run here.
Yeah, the main 3 characters all have different abilities, and they have to like swap through everything, but the Black Knight, who's the antagonist of a game, who you're playing as now, just can blitz through a lot of the stuff and just has a lot of this pretty incredible movement, honestly. Oh god, those yellow blocks, I remember not having the ability to break for the longest time.
Yeah, you don't get the ability to break them like until late in the normal game, but I just have them now. And I'm already coming up on the first boss here, right after this cutscene. And it's the first Gorgon of the tower, and I like where I got put here. I can either land on that block or here. I don't know what causes it here, but I am basically going to try and spam him down with these death orbs, but I can only have 3 on the screen at once. And he did not spawn in a good spot. Okay, it's fine.
Got him anyway. Is the kind of game this is kind of a Metroidvania kind of thing.
Yeah.
And going here.
It's just a classic 2D indie Metroidvania, except for it's on PC. And you'll notice in the top left that blue orb count. That is typically a money in the main game. What it actually does is it slowly increments my attack, which it'll help a little bit, but I'm not like going out of my way to farm anything for it. And right here, this castle has a lot of secrets, and we're gonna use them to my advantage here. And if you've been wondering how I heal, there's pools of Kool-Aid all around here, and I just gotta bathe in the Kool-Aid, and then I'll feel better.
That's what those were for this whole time?
Yep.
They were really just put here for this mode?
Yeah, they're very strategically placed. And here's like the only glitch in the run, if I can get it. Nope. There's a small little platform skip here that I want to just like clip into the platform there.
Nice.
Oop. There's like one other unique thing. You might see... I'm coming up on another pool here. Typically, you're only supposed to heal like 3 at a time in these. But if you leave and re-enter the pool before that timer ends to tick up your health, it'll start a new one, and you can just get a lot of those going to heal a lot faster than they should be. And I'm already on the second boss here, which is going to have 2 phases. When it gets a little above half HP and it's not attacking, it'll enter the second phase. So I'm going to try and get it really far down during 2 attacks, or second attack. Oh. Well. And now it's on the second phase. I didn't get as far down as I wanted. And that's not good, but that's fine. We can recover. I'm right in front of the boss anyway, so.
That's all right, Flag. Can I put a donation in?
Yeah, of course.
All right, we've got a $200 donation from Ivanosaurus Rex that says, Benoy, that is all. Also, hi from Backstage, Flag.
Hi, Evan. And we're just going to pretend that didn't happen and just go right back into the boss fight here.
So this is the second boss of the game.
Exactly. It's got 2 phases, and we're going to try and rush down the first phase while it's still in attacking to try and save ourselves some time on the second phase. Okay, that was very good.
Nice.
And then I get to just jump around again here. I have time for like a few quick donations if you have any.
Absolutely. We have a $50 donation from Sinra that says, hi, Flag, congrats on getting to the GDQ stage. We also got a $25 donation from Alien Crustacean that says, gotta make Magical Tetris Challenge even more challenging. And everybody, we are making some good progress on that. The upgrade to expert incentive currently sits at $5,798 of the $7,500 needed to unlock it. Steady progress, but we gotta get it done before Star Fox 64 is over. So when you go to donate, make sure you scroll down, hit that incentive, select the upgrade to expert Magical Tetris Challenge incentive, and let's unlock even more GDQ, or in this case, make it more difficult.
So the first boss had what looked like was Kool-Aid there too. Why didn't that heal you?
That was strawberry Kool-Aid. I only heal from cherry Kool-Aid.
Fair enough. So the music in this game is pretty great. By my recollection, unfortunately, we won't be visiting the catacombs, which is my favorite music. But
Nope. The catacombs are down, and we're going up the tower. We've been told to ascend, not descend. And I do want to give a quick warning. In about 2 rooms here, there will be some white flashing lights in succession. I just want to throw that out there real quick. But here we get introduced to this man who teleport. Oops. Well, this is not good. It's fine. I have enough health to tank it. This man who teleports distracts me. And we're going to see a lot of those guys who just randomly spawn on the screen somewhere, sometimes where I'm trying to be. And it's going to be a little scary. Here we have the only fake spikes in the game and another small secret. I'm going out of my way to grab keys because I have a very tight key route where I grab exactly enough keys, and there's not really any spare ones I can grab, so I can't really afford to miss any of them.
it's kind of one of the more interesting aspects of this game is that there's the 3 key types, and they're not like 4 specific doors in particular, just the color lock that they're for, so you can kind of traverse through the game in your own path, so to speak.
Yeah, the white ones are typically supposed to be ones that are required for an area. Blue are for like semi-bonus areas or like to go through secret areas in the castle. And the red ones are for like super like big secret areas. So I'm not gonna really see any red ones. And screen transitions with jumping are very weird, and they can kill momentum a little bit weirdly sometimes, but you just gotta keep going through them. And we're coming up in my favorite room of the game, where I can splash all I want, and I can start so many timers and just heal to max like instantly. I think that's the only room with a small ceiling where I can do that. And here I'm supposed to fight myself in the main campaign, but because I'm me, I can't do that.
You did it.
Yeah.
Good job.
This is the hardest area in the game I'm coming up, and it is, when I mentioned health is like resource management, this is like a big part of it because I'm going to try and damage boost through enemies, taking like the smaller damage of 2 options.
Yeah, it can't really, unless you've played the main game, which I highly recommend. It's in one of the bundles that are available this week.
It's the Humble Bundle.
Yeah. The Black Knight's movement here is like blows the main characters out of the water here, just in terms of speed and jump height and everything else.
Yeah, and I will say the reason I'm jumping everywhere is because my aerial momentum is like almost double my normal walk speed. So I don't really want to be walking like anywhere.
Yeah, like that room there, you have to like go all the way around 2 really long areas to hit a switch to activate a couple platforms, but
instead I just do it through the wall. And here, this is my least favorite room in the game because of that man right there. He can teleport anywhere in the room, and he chose to teleport on top of me. So I'm gonna take a quick safety heal right over here and hope he doesn't do it again. Okay, thank God he's up there.
all right, that man was a friend this time.
And now we're gonna walk menacingly through this guy. Because his fireball only does 7, but he does 10, so.
And this area is like very vertical, so it's just a lot of strength for the Black Knight here.
And then we're gonna throw some death balls at this guy. That blood orb jar thing I just killed was a basically preventing you from dealing any damage to the enemies. And I just wanted to basically get it out of the way, or I had to kill it before I could kill all the enemies. But it's set up in a way that I can angle my death orb to kill the jar and the ghost at the bottom right corner. Then this is my other least favorite room in the game because I'm relying on these block outlines, but I've made it through, which is I'm happy about.
Very nice.
And I need at least 20 health to pass this guy, which is why I took the safety heal, which is good. And I think this is the second to last heal I'm gonna have. I'm gonna grab one item down here. This item in the main game lets you move faster and jump a little bit higher. And so it does the exact same thing. And now my character's gonna be a lot harder to control, but he's moving just enough faster that it's worth grabbing there.
You're just moving across the entire screen now in one jump.
Mm-hmm. So you can see me do dumb stuff like this now.
Threaded the needle there.
Nope. It's okay. Because this is the heal right before the third boss. Well, mistimed that, but it's okay.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yep.
All right, we have a $200 donation from Reptar's Rage that says, my sleep schedule is still messed up from staying up all night. Zero regrets. Much love to all the staff and runners. Keep up the good work.
Right here's the third boss. It also has 2 phases. I'm gonna try and mash back and forth on my controller to try and constantly get into the, I'm trying to re-enter and exit the hit area for the 4 areas on this boss to break the mask. And it's gonna enter into the hardest boss phase in the entire game, so keep your eyes peeled for how I deal with this. There we go. With that, we've defeated the 3 main Gorgons of the tower, which is like the people who were giving me a trial to prove that I'm worthy of being the Black Knight. And after this, we are going to ascend and fight the final boss. And we have some time for some more quick donations.
Absolutely. We get a $75 donation from Gala that says, "Hi, Flag. Good luck on the climb. We're all rooting for you. Also, Benui, because I want to hear it again."
Benui.
We also got a $50 donation from Magic Gnosis that says, "Fun animal fact, Slippy is an animal and deserves better. This goes to letting Slippy live." And this is going to be a friendly reminder that we still have that Who Survives Fox's Wrath bid war open for you when you go to donate. Currently, They All Die sits in first place at $6,245.25, with Slippy Lives in second place at $5,569.50. But that will be closing shortly. You got to make sure you get your donations in if you want to let all of our friends live.
And I do want to mention I got the final boss coming up here, so I will have time. Hopefully, this boss can be a little annoying, but thankfully there's a save right before it. I have to fight my greatest enemy, myself. There we go. That's time.
GG.
Great job.
Great job, Flag. Do you have any shout-outs that you'd like to give?
Yeah, I want to just give a shout outs to the Astalon community. They're just good people, and they've just helped really push this game very well. I want to give shout outs to my parents who've just been very supportive, and all my friends here. And I want to give a quick shout outs to the Brads. You know who you are.
Shout outs to Brad.
And Flag, where can people find you?
You can find me basically how it's spelled on Twitter, Twitch, pretty much everywhere. I just keep the same branding everywhere. Just if you follow me on Twitter, though, your timeline's just gonna be filled with rabbit retweets. I'm just warning you now.
That sounds like a good thing to me.
Mm-hmm. And if we could get just a few more donations for the credits here before we just check the final in-game time.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a $50 donation from Haidara that says, "Nice." We also had a $250 donation from Mr. Stetler that says, "Last year, my dad had cancer, and thanks to early detection, he is good and free of cancer. My dad and I always had something special with gaming, so I like to thank all of the people that help organize, run games, donate, and be there to have a good time. Thank you all, and have a good time."
I did also want to give a quick shout out to the developers of this game, just because they've been very supportive of the speedrunning scene, just with basically leaving a lot of the stuff we found alone, and just even like shouting out this run. And with this, I should be able to check the time in like 5 seconds here.
Drum roll, please.
All right, 15:30 is pretty good. Not quite a PB, but I just blame the men who teleported onto me. Thank you all for having me.